Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So, we are wrapping up Gemini season. We've got just a couple more degrees before we start Cancer season. So, right now, the sun is at 27 degrees, and the moon started its time out this morning conjunct the North Node. Now, I told you all the last 2 days that as the moon was going through Aquarius, Pisces, that there's going to be a lot coming out about crimes against humanity. And holy moly, there's been some major arrests take place. Like, have you been watching? Have you been seeing it? Now, as the moon finishes up its time in Pisces and moves into its conjunction with Saturn and Neptune, we are in the full moon lunation cycle. So you all remember what happened a month ago on the water. Keep an eye out, okay? Keep an eye out. That ship specifically, it almost feels like it's being sent out to be a sacrifice, if you get my drift. Because I just have this feeling that things are not quite going to go as everybody thinks. And especially after watching Tucker's interview that he started dropping yesterday, the whole thing ain't even aired yet. Like, what? I'm just saying, okay? We still got a lot of propaganda, specifically connected to war. Remember the FF events and 9/11? That's all I want to say, okay? Jupiter's still in that exact square with Saturn. So, Jupiter's not able to fully expand what needs to be expanded in Cancer. However, we got a little bit longer, okay? And as Jupiter starts moving out of that square with Saturn, things are going to start easing up a little bit, okay? We're going to start feeling a little bit better. But I am here to remind you that everybody's going to get everything that they've given, literally, okay? So make sure you are in the right, giving good, okay? Now, Pallas is in a trine with Zeus. Zeus is retrograde in Libra, helping to bring all that darkness within the judicial system up to the surface, and it's going to continue coming. Like when I say there was major arrests, I saw 3 yesterday, okay? Mars is still at that 0 degree point of Virgo. Now, with Mars moving through Virgo, we're going to see even more changes as far as our health system is concerned, what we do to get healthy, okay? And even there will be some darkness brought to light of things that's been done in the past that has truly hurt us, our physical bodies, that's not truly working with humanity. Now, I'm here to tell you the majority of humanity has learned the lesson, and all we need is just a little bit in order to alter reality, in order to jump timelines. And I heard Trump say something that I said to Michael in a video that we did a while ago. He said it today, and I need to go back and find that, okay? Now, Mercury is in a trine with the North Node, almost conjunct White Moon Selena. So we will hear, and then isn't an exact trine with Juno. So this is where I feel like if you've gone through a tower, you've gone through a breakup, things are just not working out. There could be new relationships on the horizon, at least communication from people that you're really destined to be with. Now, Chiron and Eris are still conjunct. And Lilith has now moved out of her trine with Saturn and Neptune. So Uranus is still at 29 degrees. And I'm really ready for Uranus to transition into Gemini, because it's time for us to re-examine. It's time for us to really revisit, learn, reinvent how we do things, how we communicate, our communication systems. I mean, it's no coincidence that Trump's phone was launched right before Uranus moves into Gemini. We can even see new cars, new way of doing things, new way of communicating, new internet, new towers. So, keep your head on a swivel, okay? We're still going to have a lot more information coming out, specifically as the sun gets a little bit closer to that 29 degree of Gemini. So there's a lot of stress, a lot of worry as far as war is concerned. That's coming to an end, okay? It's coming to an end. Look at this. The whole collective's like, what? No, war. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, Linda, what you think about, you bring about, okay? So, I know this sounds delulu, and I'm good with the delulu. I live my life with the delulu, but I'm a believer in collective manifestation. I am a believer in you do not need candles, you do not need herbs in order to cast spells. You don't need any of that stuff, okay? I'm an Aquarius moon, Aquarius Mercury. Trust me when I say I've done my homework. I've tested the theory of, is collective manifestation real? Can we truly jump timelines? So there is a lot of fear, there is a lot of worry connected to this right here, okay? That's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. The burden's being put down, okay? It's coming to an end quickly. That's the fastest moving knight in the deck. The burden's being put down. Humanity has learned the lesson of how inhumane this truly is. Okay? We've learned the lesson. We've got the t-shirt. We know. My entire adult life has been spent with this right here going on. Literally. So, anyway, I love you guys. Keep an eye on your thoughts. Pray, set intentions, manifest whatever you believe in, okay? Because it's all the same, just wrapped in a different package with a different delivery. Set your intentions, pray. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on peace, because humanity is going to rise through this darkness, okay? I love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.